Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? So, guys, I'm on rant mode over here, guys. So if you click on this video and you don't want to hear me rant, then you just immediately click off, because I'm gonna rant for a couple of, well, like for my 15-minute fame over here. Okay. And there's kids running around with bicycles, going around with cars, and I'm not in the mood for a lot, so give me a sec to get my keys. They're just riding around with their bicycles. I have no idea what their intentions are, but they could easily scratch my car, and I'm going after them. So just try to keep it calm over here, because I will go after them. So anyways, guys, so okay, I'm drinking another Monster Beast. It was good the first time, so I got a second time. But guys, I want to start off like this. Okay? I really do want to start off like this. I have been living life for, yeah, you could say 33 years. But I am just so pissed off at the world to where it's not even that hard to distinguish a humankind, a human being. I am literally so done with humans sometimes, and it gets me so aggravated most of the time on how people act the same. And it's not hard to find a personality of a person at all. At all, guys. It is not hard. People think that people are unique and everything. It's like they could be unique at a certain age, but that doesn't make them not be the same as another person. Let's say if a person's name was, let me get a common name that everybody hears. Either it's Jesus, it's Jose, you know, these common names that you used to hear all the time. Brittany. Every Jesus might even act the same as the same Jesus. A Brittany might act like a Brittany. And sometimes, you know, people see other people the same, like I have. There have been many people in my lifetime that act exactly the identical and the same, and it's not hard to figure them out. It might be a little tweak here and there to figure someone out, just a little tweak. Maybe they do the same thing and have the same style, but maybe it's a little bit tweaked. Like they're the same person, but there's a little bit tweaked to it. And maybe they look the same, exactly the same. And my grandma's calling, so I'm gonna ignore that. But it's like, it is not hard for me to figure out a humankind at all. And that's why I get so annoyed for it, guys. I am just so annoyed on figuring out humans and try to be friends with humans and try to understand humans as much as possible. And it's like, I've already understood them so much to where it's like, I don't care anymore. I don't want to be around people anymore. I used to want to have to connect with friends. She keeps calling me, but been live streaming. And I used to be able to want friends, but it's just like almost every friend that I have tried, they act exactly the same. Exactly the same. I don't know what else to do in life anymore to make it spontaneous anymore, because I don't meet anybody that is spontaneous like me. Nobody would have the same personality as me. Outgoing, spontaneous, try to keep going by myself and not be cocky about it and be like, yeah, of course, I live with myself, blah, 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 and I don't need a man. I'm not saying I don't need a man or a woman or a roommate. I'm saying I prefer not to. I prefer not to have a woman or a man or a roommate by my side, because it's very inconvenient. Very inconvenient. It's time consuming, inconvenient. It's too much work. I don't want to work that much and then get aggravated at the end. Like, the reason why people try to be your friend is because they try to understand you. They try to be there for you. They try. Because they're like, if I don't try, then nobody else is going to try for that person. You don't need to be trying. You need to do it. A lot of people in this world are just exactly identical, and it's just frustrating. It's like, I know what their personality is going to be if I just study and analyze them for like at least a good 2 or 3 days worth. Maybe they're not talkative. Now I got to figure it out themselves. Maybe I got to, I'm a person that don't get to know a person in one day. For people to get to know me, it takes several years sometimes for people to get to know me. For me to get to know another person, and if they're quiet about it, there's a lot of quiet people I have known. So many quiet people that just don't talk about their lifestyle. They don't need to talk about it with other people. They keep it bunched up inside. And then, of course, when you keep things bunched up inside, it hurts you, and then you try to not hurt the other person, so you try to ignore them. And what that is called, it can be two different names. Actually, several, but I'm gonna name one that is very common, is ghosting. A person could just ghost you because they don't want nothing to do with you. They had it with you. And another one too is a person on mute. There's another one. Person can also be on mute. Mute means that they're seeing you around, but tend to ignore you and don't want to care about you, even though they're around you. I have met so many, and I have muted people too myself, so I know how that goes too. I have muted, I have blocked, I have done all the above to conquer this lifestyle that I'm in. It might seem like a dark ass lifestyle, but I'm doing it for my mental health. Because obviously, I just had something happen to me today that I thought I was not going to fall for. I thought good and hard and thought about this, and I'm like, you know what? This is what I get for trying to get to know someone. Because I don't want to try anymore. I don't like the fact of trying to get to know someone. Because I know how their feelings are going to be. I know how they are. And they're just the same identical person as another person that I knew. And it's like, and then if you try to compare people to people, like, oh, you act just like blah, 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 blah. People don't want to hear that. People do not want to hear that. And I'm telling you guys, it is so common for me, and it's not that hard for me to figure out a person. Especially when, you give a person a hint that you want to hang out with them. Right now, we're on my 9-minute mark right now. So I got 5 minutes to say this. And whoever sees this video, and if this person comes across this video, know for a fact I have learned from my experience, and I'm not afraid at all anymore from other people anymore. I'm sick and tired of it. So we're going to start off like this. Y'all remember, guys, I told y'all that I had a coworker that I really was cool beans with, like we could connect. Okay? I had asked the person one time if maybe one day they would like to hang out with me. Like kick it, kick it out. I do not mix I do not mix coworkers outside of work, because I know what could happen. And this is exactly why I don't do that. So I had told the person, again, let me know if you want to hang out. I have this place that we could possibly go to. Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay. I only begged 3 times, guys, and that is it. I don't even know if I should call it begging. I just call it invitation. Actually, yeah, that's what it's called, an invitation. I'm invitating you to come join me for a good time. I'm not talking about like love, lust, bedtime stuff. I'm talking about a good time. Hang out, chill. Then I text the person a couple of areas where I would love to go to, hang out with and stuff. Person never texted back. But yet we see each other at work. I do respect people's boundaries. I do respect people's families, their lifestyle. So I did post that I did respect them. I respect everybody, not just that person. So today, out of all days, okay, I had a customer come in. Again, if this person does hear this, just know that it's not intentional at all. I speak my mind. If you go through my live streams, you will see me calling out people, and it's not just you. I had a customer on Tuesday, came in for a tire, didn't have the tire. Came in for a flat repair, noticed that one of the tires couldn't be repaired, and I needed to order the tire. So the tire wasn't going to get here until the next day. However, the customer did call me and told me that they were going to come on Saturday. So today's Saturday. I called the customer, letting him know that the tire was here and I'm expecting y'all to come in today. And I'm just making sure that you're aware that you did tell me Saturday you were going to come in. So the customer ended up coming in literally at 4:15. Well, maybe at 4:15-ish. 4:15, 4:20. She came in as an older lady. I have to respect the elders too, bro. Older lady. She comes in, she's like, I don't have my vehicle right now, but I'm just seeing if I can stop in and if it's okay. I said, let me get my boss to see if he can wait for you. She says, I don't have the vehicle here, I gotta go get it. I asked my boss, he said, yeah, go ahead, bring in the car whenever. We'll be here. Okay. I did not make that decision. If it was up to me, I would have told her bring the car on Monday because we're closed on Sundays. So then she comes in at 5 o'clock on the dot. As soon as we close, I grab her keys, grab everything I needed to do, and then she goes and we're trying to figure out what tire it was that she needed replacing because I forgot. I asked the technician and what tire it was, and he don't remember. I try to remember as hard as I can, and I can't remember for the life of me because I'm ready on the verge to get it out. So I told him, pull in the car, go ahead, pull in. I said, we're going to do it right now. He then stated, we're going to do it right now, and gave me a little sass. And I'm like, yes, we're going to do it right now. And I try not to be pushy for this person's being because I'm not that type of person. But I was being pushy because it's the end of the day and I want to get this customer in and out. Here comes that Camaro. So then I don't remember which one it was. He then asked me which tire it was. I said, I don't know. Let me contact her. Let me do. So we're trying to figure out for like at least like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I told him, I said, okay, I don't remember. You're going to have to pick up the whole entire car. He then kind of shrugged his shoulders like, I really have to do this today? I said, yes, the customer's here. The customer's waiting. And I know at this point it is hot, it is humid, your emotions, your everything is all over the place. I know. Here, I'm already past my 15 mark. Jeez, guys. So, long story short, he was aggravated. He gave me sass. I then noticed that he thought I was playing around a lot because I do play around at work. I like to be joyful. I like to be cheerful. Like to be crazy at times. And, people that are chill like that he is, I could see that he's probably like, man, girl, you play too much. Like, just stop playing, so much. I can definitely tell that was his gestures. It's like, man, you play too much. Like, chill, bro. It's like, what you mean? So I play too much? You want to see me hardcore? So that was heads up. So after that happened, of course, we would end up late. We ended up getting out later than usual. I did everything I needed to do because I knew a person's actions and what they were going to do next. So what happened, I knew that he was rushing. He wanted to rush and rush out the door before me. I am dominant. I'm the dominant one. I knew what he was going to do. I knew his actions. I already knew it before he could even step out that door. I did everything I needed to do, everything I needed to do that time. My boss was still there at that time. I said, I'm leaving right now. I ran out the door, got in my car, started my car, and then I seen him shortly after run out the door. And I tell you what, that felt so good to know a person's reality. Like, y'all guys have no ideas how I understand people's gestures and understand, because he is exactly not that type of person that will leave my boss there to close the doors down. He will always stay there and chill and wait for us, and then we lock the doors. So this time around, I left and he saw that. Maybe he saw me, but I knew I had to get out before him to show dominance, because I'm not with that funny business. And if you do see this in the future, I'm not with that funny business. I already knew what you're going to do in the first place. So don't get me mixed up with my emotions, my desires, and my attitude, and my kindness. Don't get me started with that, because I already know a person's actions before they even do it. That's how sad of world I am living in. Is I already know people's actions. I already know people's desires. It's crazy. But anyways, guys, so what do y'all think of that gift? Because I, for sure, myself, think it's very annoying. Very freaking annoying that I have to know every person's gestures and I know every person's personalities. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.